Hey guys, welcome back to another daily analysis by FXCM. My name is Desmond Leong and I'll be taking you through today's analysis. All right, so as usual, remember everything in this video is educational in nature. Nothing should be construed as investment or trading advice. So please do your own due diligence before you guys trade. Okay, now on to the analysis. Today we're actually doing a review on euro dollar, right? We actually forecasted that a big bounce was going to occur on euro dollar, and actually it did bounce up very nicely to hit our take profit, right? You can see the buy entry price bounce from the buy entry and reach our take profit very nicely. How did we get this level, right? We'll be doing a review today on how we got a level. Okay, first and foremost, right, the picking of the entry is very important. Right, picking of the entry is very important. We highlighted this key overlap support level over here. All right, the reason why this was picked as an overlap support, right, was that because the price previously bounced off this level very nicely. Very clear movements. You're looking for very clear movements. Okay, apart from here, right, there was a very clear movement here. Looked like price was coming down here, and making this little movement. I think that price can bounce, but what we then did was that we used Fibonacci to fine tune it a bit more, right? So if you do a Fibonacci projection, as you can see over here, if I'm not wrong, the 78% projection lines up just about there, right? So you can see the 78% projection from here down to here, up to here, projecting down. So the 78.6% projection was where we projected price to bounce from. Okay, so it's a combination of the graphical horizontal line, right? At the same time, a very nice 78.6 Fibonacci projection here that gave us the confidence to play this move. And of course, right, there was a nice little bit of ascending support that was lending itself to price too. Right, so we're thinking that we might see a little bit of a bounce from there, right? In terms of stop loss placement, we decided to play it very safe. We got Fibonacci retracement. It comes all the way to the top, and you notice that there's a 50% retracement. From here, the 50% retracement also lines up very nicely. The overlap also lines up very nicely. The 78.6. So in fact, price just touched the overlap, the 50% retracement before bouncing, right? So that also adds additional confidence to our level on why we're calling the bounce. In terms of the take profit level, right, we didn't want to be too ambitious, right? If you look at this original move over here, and notice that we played it to here and then it reversed, right? We didn't want to be too ambitious to play it too far away. Didn't want to call it all the way up to here, because after all, right, it was important to note that there was a descending resistance line, right? So we wouldn't be playing it higher, but it's enough to play to the recent spike. There's this nice little spike here, so it was enough for us to play to this recent spike just to get enough take profit from there. In terms of stop loss, right, safe gauge for us to use is actually, if you're using 50, you have a 61.8% retracement stop loss, right? Just put it slightly away, right? Give it a little bit of breathing space, right? So that you can play the bigger bounce all the way up. So that was stop loss placement. You usually put it slightly beyond a key level of resistance or beyond a key level of support. Okay, so I hope you found today's session useful. It's a little bit of a review, right? One thing that for Elliott wave technicians they might have noticed is that we were looking a little bit at something like a wave one, wave two, wave three, wave A, B, C, 4, and then wave 5, right? So if you were into Elliott wave, right, you might have noticed that there was a very nice a bit of a zigzag kind of movement over here, right? Which gave us a little bit of confidence that we might be able to see a bounce. Because if this is a corrective wave, right, that means that this we should be looking at wave 5, and price should not cross into wave 1 territory. Okay. Now, I hope you found this session useful. If you have questions, comments, or feedback, please send them through. Otherwise, stay safe, trade safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.